The seventh race on the program is the World Sports Betting Guineas, a Group 2 event over 1,600 metres, and it's just before the top of the hour, 3 o'clock, 14:55. We thank World Sports Betting and the Independent on Saturday and each and every sponsor that gets involved in this game that we adore so much, because without the sponsors we couldn't do it. So the seventh race, the World Sports Betting Guineas Group 2 event over 1,600 metres. And Graham, before we go any further, I suggest to the viewers, grab yourself a cold drink, a packet of chips, sit back, relax, and enjoy this informative package, quite a lengthy package that we have for you.
Right alongside, as is Express from the US, Extreme outside, Lady of Steel, a runner. Take your pick here. 200 metres left to go. Got the green light, 2 off the outside. Can he see it out? MK's Pride, Express from the US, got the green light, and MK's Pride, they matter here. MK's Pride, match fitness on his side. A new chief in town. His name is MK's Pride. Cracking run from Got the Green Light in second. Express from the US, likewise third. Then came Whirly.
Yeah, MK's Pride, he's just a fantastic horse. The mile is probably his stretch, but in saying that, I think he will see it out. He's beaten Got the Green Light, albeit Got the Green Light needed the run that time, but his forms are there. He's a solid horse. I expect him to give a good showing.
He's doing well at home. I'd like to think he's a little bit better over 1,800 to 2,000 will be where you'll see the best of him. He'll get a mile. He was very unlucky in the Guineas. He came from last, flew through the field, got beat a couple lengths in a slow run race. So on that, you've got to give him a chance here. But it is a very strong race, and we're just testing the water for the next run. So extremely competitive race. A lot of depth in this race, I must be honest. There's just one horse in the race that we just don't want to get behind. Someone's put in a horse there with like a 70-something rating, so we just want to make sure we're not behind him. And we'll take it from there. But doing well at home, expect a nice run.
Yeah, Rashanok won the Guineas in Cape Town. Strong Guineas. And all went his way in the running of the race. He actually did get a little bit of interference. The second horse came over him slightly, but he still won the Guineas. And I then ran him in the Derby, and that just didn't work out. Over 2,000 metres, he tried to come out sitting, and he had no cover whatsoever, and it was very difficult for Grant Bird to control him. Nevertheless, I brought him down to Durban. I thought I'll run him over 1,400 metres in that, in preparation for the Guineas, and I thought it was a very good run. At least his run at Gravel, he's had a good gallop there, could only bring him on. He's also doing well. He had a grass gallop last Thursday, so he strips a fit horse. And you always need a lot of luck in a race like that, most races. But obviously horses, he's over 1-1-4. There's some bloody smart performers in the race. Like horse like Linebacker that beat him, came and I think won the Derby, and these others with high ratings. So I think it's going to be a very competitive race, and we just hope that it's a good clean run race, as I always say, and they run and go at a good steady pace.
Yes, Comedy Ding, Warren, a superb horse to work with. He never overexerts himself here on the track. He's the true professional that he is and saves everything for race day. We look forward to seeing him run on Sunday at Gravel. He has had a long break. Obviously, we missed the Derby, but he's come back from a break before and won in fine fashion, and I don't think it'll be any different this time around.
Okay, lovely to hear from the trainers. Cracking event. I mean, we sound like we're saying the same thing over and over again, and we're going to keep saying it because we're going to have cracking events after cracking events after cracking events. 100 Rand for a win on the nose. What are you doing? I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, it's a tough race. Justin Snaith summed it up very well. He said it's a very deep race. There are many with chances. The pace will be a factor. I like number 9, Seeking the Stars. That would be my top choice. I think the 1,600 metres is a question mark, but obviously at Hollywood Bets Gravel, we all appreciate that the 1,600 metres at this track is not the most testing around. He comes into the race very fit. He won the Barley Turk, but then Russian Rock, the Cape Guineas winner, also comes into the race very fit. I agree with Justin. I think the best will be seen of the gatekeeper when he steps up to the Daily News trip. Not suggesting he can't win this. Of course he can win this. You ignore the Justin Snaith for recombination at your peril in feature races. Linebacker, also get the feeling he might prefer further, but he comes into the race in good order, in good shape, so he's got to have a chance. MK's Pride. Will he see out the 1600? Again, I make the same comment as I made with Seeking the Stars. He's cracked the inside gate. It's not a tough test to try and go and get the 1600 metre mark trip here at Hollywood Bets Gravel. So it's a very tough race. And then you've got, of course, Comedy Ding. Won the Politician Stakes, 4 from 4, lovely horse, fairy tale story, and the fairy tale may continue, although I suspect that Comedy Ding would also be better suited to the 2,000 metres of the Daily News. But it's a wide open race. My first selection, Seeking the Stars, is not a confident one, and I'm playing it very wide as far as the jackpots and the pick sixes are concerned.
I'm taking a bit of a chance. You know, I did ask you where your 100 wins will go, and you've answered Seeking the Stars, so I'll match you. I'll do the same. I'm going to have the 100 wins on Comedy Ding, which is, you know, taking a bit of a chance. Yes, he has won the Politician, but he steps up to a very strong field, and I wanted to see last time how good he was. And he showed me in no uncertain terms how good he was. Then he came here to Hollywood Bets Gravel and he put up a gallop. His gallop was scintillating, in my opinion. So, yeah, again, not a confident selection like you, because MK's Pride, Linebacker, the Gatekeeper, Russian Rock, the list goes on. They've all got big winning chances. But pressed for a first choice, narrow, non-confident. I'm in the camp of Comedy Ding. You're in the camp of Seeking the Stars. But I think both of us wouldn't be shocked if neither of them won.
No, absolutely not. I think you've got to play it very wide. Interestingly, the top 2 rated horses are MK's Pride and Comedy Ding, neither of which have won at Grade 1 level. Russian Rock is a Grade 1 winner, as is Linebacker a Grade 1 winner, and they have lesser ratings. So, you know, the ratings are still in a state of flux because obviously MK's Pride has stepped out of his comfort zone and raced against Got the Green Light. Got the Green Light needed that run badly, but still the win might have flattered MK's Pride to a degree, but he's a top horse. We heard it from Warren Kennedy. He get the run of the race from the inside gate. It's a very, very deep and difficult renewal of the World Sports Betting Guineas. There are a few that I think have lesser chances than those we've mentioned. I'm not expecting a huge upset because I think the race will be won by a horse that comes into the race with the kind of form to win a Guineas. But it's that deep, you've got to go wide.
Okay. Before we go, 6 horses out of the 9 for the pick 6. You know, you can't always put the field, but MK's Pride, Linebacker, The Gatekeeper, Russian Rock, Comedy Ding, Seeking the Stars. Pick 6, is that enough?
I would be surprised if the winner came from outside of that group of horses.
Okay, I'm in Graham's camp. I would be surprised too. Those are the 6 short list. Yeah, not that short. 6 of the 9. That's how competitive it is.